Hi, Dave.
We're so happy for you, but
we really don't want to lose all of your great qualities.
So we came up with this list to remind us all how we can be more like you.
What would Dave do?
Dave would dress up as Amy Winehouse and perform a song replaced with library jargon.
Get excited about calculating shifting numbers with his Hello Kitty calculator.
Make a cheesy library joke to make you laugh.
Help me with my schoolwork.
Know every single item in the reference collection from memory.
Love to get that gate count numbers and report to everyone.
Greet me every day with Taylor's here.
Go way beyond expectations in order to help others.
Offer basketball or football tickets to library staff.
Laugh so loudly that it makes everyone else laugh too.
Be a card cat-a-log for Halloween.
Make positive change with his infinite wisdom and contagious love of knowledge.
Teach people in a way that has a lasting effect on them.
See potential in others.
Host an annual paper airplane contest for student assistants.
Take great pride in his work.
Help me further my career by believing in me and supporting me throughout my career.
Have an extremely positive attitude at all times.
Have a lasting impact on the Henry Madden Library and Fresno State as a whole.
We'll miss you.
Congratulations on your retirement, Dave. We are really going to miss your positive attitude and your great sense of humor. You have done so much to make our library what it is today, and for that we are very grateful. Thank you so much for all that you have done, and best wishes on this new adventure.
Hi everybody, Maria and I decided to do this together. We each had a story about Dave that we wanted to tell, and so we thought we would tell it to each other. So I'm going to start with my story. I don't know how many of you know this, but Dave really likes trains. And years ago, when we both worked in the admin office together, he was all excited because Amtrak had this promotion where he was an Amtrak Rewards member, and if he signed up another Amtrak Rewards member, he'd get a big bonus of points, which he uses his points to go on a trip. So he wanted to sign me up, and I'm like, okay. And then I would get some bonus points, but the big deal was that the person who signed up had to take a train trip. So I really wasn't a train person in particular, but Dave said, we don't have to go very far, you just have to take a train trip. So we actually took the afternoon off, and we went down to the Amtrak station, and we got on the train, and we went to Hanford, and you guys probably all know that Hanford has this terrific ice cream place, and so the idea was we're going to take the train to Hanford, and we're going to have ice cream, and then we're going to turn around and come back. But the turnaround time was so tight that all we did was get to Hanford, get off of the train on one side, go across the tracks, and get back on the train on the other side and go right back to Fresno, and I never got my ice cream. Traveling on the train with Dave was interesting because Mary Ellen had apparently gotten him some kind of a little scanner thing for Christmas, and he spent the whole time listening to the radio traffic on the train and following where we were, and all I could see was the top of his head. And I'm like, Dave, if you want to know where we are, look out the window. But anyway, the top of his head, and I have to say, Dave, you had more hair back then than you do now. So that's my Dave train story.
Yeah. Well, my story is a little different. Dave and I have two things in common. We both like statistics. I run reports for him every so often. And the other thing is that we both like to dance. So I was thinking of a story when they had a little party at his house, and he and Mary Ellen had done all this cooking and stuff, and they had music going on in the backyard. And some people started to dance. So Dave says, "Hey, would you like to dance?" And I said, "Sure." And I was trying to lead him, and I said, "Look, Dave, you do 2 steps this way, 2 steps this way, and you just keep it going. And then I'll dance with you." But I started dancing circles around him, and when we came back together, our steps were in sync, and there was this big surprised look on his face that we could actually do it, and so that came to pass. But we went to an ALA meeting at Disneyland, and after the meetings, we went to Disneyland. Again, there was music playing everywhere. So just out of the blue, Dave and I started to dance, and somebody clicked a picture.
That was me.
That was you, yes. And we would like to share that picture with you. But anyway, I just wanted to share that those two experiences, and the fact that when I remember Dave in the future, it's going to be the fact that he and I both like to dance. Anyway, it's been great, Dave, and I hope you have a great retirement.
Me too, and I hope you enjoy that snow more than I know I would. Your new condo looks great, but the snow thing just wouldn't be for me. But it's been great working with you. You've been a lot of fun. You've been a lot of help. I think we've done some good stuff together, and I wish you a very happy retirement. Please keep us posted on what you're doing.
And we'll miss you.
We definitely will.
Yeah.
Hey Dave, happy retirement. Lucky you. Some of the things that I think about when I think of Dave. Well, if you look in the StrengthsFinder dictionary, next to Woo, there should be a picture of Dave there, because Dave personifies Woo. There's never been anybody he's met that's been a stranger to him. He makes friends everywhere he goes, and he loves a party. A couple of things that Dave and I have in common are that we both enjoy knowing the gate count, and lots of times when I worked a Saturday, I would say to him the next week, there was nobody here, and of course he could confirm that by looking at the gate count and telling me exactly how many people had entered the building on the Saturday. We also enjoy going to our $6 Fridays, and Dave loved ice cream and got very excited when the ice cream machine was working. I think the thing that I will miss the most about having Dave at the Henry Madden Library is he welcomed everyone, and for my first day here, he made me felt like I belonged here. And for all those semesters when I worked the Tuesday through Saturday schedule, whenever I would come in on Tuesday, Dave would eventually walk by sometime in the day and say, Cindy's here, and really always just brightened my day. And that's something I will truly miss. Dave is a bright light in the library, and we wish him well as he moves on to the next phase, which is his retirement. And but I have no worries that wherever he goes, he's going to make friends and enjoy going to parties, because that's Dave. Congratulations, Dave.
Hi Dave, it's Marla Labrati, the new Director of Development here at the Henry Madden Library, one of your newest colleagues here at the library. I know I've only known you for the past 3 months or so, but please know how much I've appreciated your warm welcome and your deep institutional knowledge of this wonderful place, the Henry Madden Library, and how much you'll be missed. I hope that this won't be goodbye. I just hope that it'll be, as you move into your next chapter, this is a library, so it's the next chapter of your and Mary Ellen's lives and next adventures. We hope that you'll stay in touch and be a part of this place. I know that you love the library. I know that you also love trains, so I'm going to say goodbye and say, wishing you all the best, and stay in touch, and thank you. Thank you for all you've done for this library over the past 24 years. Take care and thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey Dave, I've always been so appreciative of all the support that you've given to me from my time as a very early career librarian when I started at the Petrucci Library. Wasn't even officially part of the Madden Library team, and you always went out of your way to be encouraging and to check in with me and see how things were going. So I just wanted to share one of my favorite memories of you. A couple of years ago, we were sitting next to each other at the Fresno State commencement ceremony, and they were doing the videos of the students who had won the Dean's Medals for their respective colleges and had been recognized for other achievements, and they were telling their story about their educational journeys, both here at Fresno State and at home. And you were sitting next to me and I realized that you were getting choked up and you had tears in your eyes, and you kind of wiped the tears away and were clapping and cheering, and you kind of going along with the energy of the commencement ceremony. But to me, I think it was one of the most powerful things. I mean, you maybe even don't even remember it, but I just remember feeling so appreciative to have a colleague who feels so deeply for our students and believes so strongly in the power of education and the roles that librarians play in supporting that education for our students. And so, so appreciative to have been one of your colleagues, Dave. So thank you for everything you've done for our library and for me and for our profession. Good luck.
Mary Ellen, just wanted to wish you a very wonderful, long, happy, healthy retirement, all the way from New York. Hey, the trains come this way. Thanks for all the memories.
I'm listening to some disco. So I'm celebrating because I can't be there in Fresno. But I wanted to thank you and Mary Ellen for everything you've done for me. I want to especially say I appreciate your mentoring for me over these past decades, especially the exhibit hall, because you know I do the exhibits much better than you now. I will miss my trips to Fresno, but St. Paul is so much closer. So great to see you in the Midwest again. See you soon. And again, best of luck on your retirement.
Man who probably mentored thousands of library students over the years, me being one of them. Thank you for all of your help and all of your ideas and all of your thoughts while I was trying to make it through the craziest 3 years of my life. And I love you guys, and I hope you have the happiest retirement ever.
So it's only been 100 years. What can I say? We've worked together since you were a baby. You were my baby librarian. You came and worked in BI when I was already been there for like half of my life. Well, maybe not quite. But I do want to say how much I've enjoyed, most of the time, working with you, and I don't know, having you around when I was like throwing my hands around in the front of a classroom or whatever. Also, I can't thank you enough for all the trains I've been introduced to. Probably the most fun might have been a wedding to someone we all know, Dave, Mary Ellen, but now it's 2 retirements, and I am so excited to think that there might be new train trips in your future. And wait till you see what I've been saving for you. Train trips you probably not even thought about doing. So happy retirement to you both.
Hi, Mary Ellen! Congratulations! Yay!
Welcome to Minnesota!
We'll miss you.
Best wishes on this new adventure.
And we'll miss you.
We definitely will.
Yeah. Congratulations, Dave.
Take care and thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for everything you've done for our library and for me and for our profession. Good luck.
Thanks for all the memories.